is off?
Because I have not yet figured out how to use both the mask and the glasses at the same time. So, the Speaker of the Assembly and the Majority Leader of the Senate just recently designed 2 new committees. Committees on people with disabilities. The Senate chairs one, I chair the one in the Assembly. Because they recognize that there are some unique challenges for people with disabilities, whether they have physical disabilities or intellectual disabilities. And they also recognize that the state is failing to help people live a normal life. So many people with just a little bit of help can make it. Have a life, get educated, communicate with the outside world, maybe even get jobs and pay taxes. But they need that little bit of help. And in a COVID world, internet access is the lifeline for people with disabilities to be part of the rest of the community. The internet gives access not just to information, but to loved ones, and to education, and to vital remote services. Put this in a context. OPWDD right now is pushing rehabilitation services to go remote. Well, if you go remote and people don't have internet access, what good are the rehabilitation services? Is this a way to save money and not leave any fingerprints on the strangulation? What's going on here? Let's go a little bit further. Take a look at the policies during COVID. They're isolation policies. People cannot visit their loved ones in group homes or in facilities. So how do they have a contact? You hear a lot about the nursing homes. That's gotten all the attention, right? People going to windows and knocking and waving to their loved ones. We're talking to them on the internet. Well, here they're being isolated. And what's the mental health impact of that? What are we doing to people who have difficulties in the first place because they feel different, because we're treating them different? Now we're treating them even more differently, and we're causing mental problems on top of the other problems that they already face, and the other challenges that they already face. I just want to add one little final point. There are many people with intellectual disabilities who are living on their own, and they got money through what's called self-direction, which is the program the governor's pushed everybody into. But it's all Medicaid. So people are living on poverty level, and if they have more money than that, then guess what? They're out of Medicaid. And they can't get any government services. There, the governor is cutting a special $3,000 grant for people for internet, television, and telephone. That's the 20% holdback. So this is an attitude by OPWDD which doesn't understand people with disabilities. What does it cost the state of New York? $1 million? As the senator just said, to supply everyone with a lifeline to the outside world? That's about the same amount of money as the governor has spent on increasing his own personal staff over the last several years. He wants to be able to communicate with the world. He's hired a high-priced speechwriter. He should have the same consideration for people with disabilities who just want to contact the outside, continue their education, and get the services that they need. I want to applaud Senator Swift for coming forward with this. This is something that none of us recognize. Sometimes when we make an assumption,